Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to DBN. My name is Erin and today I'm playing another scenario from original Tycoon. Today I'm going to be doing Dynamite Dunes. So this has got similar objectives to Forest Frontiers that we played last time, but it's a 3-year scenario. So this will take around about 3 hours, but obviously I'll be trimming that down for you guys. We need to have 650 guests, park rating of 600. Our park is currently free to get into, so let's put that up right away to $10. And now it is paused, of course. So with Dynamite Dunes, we start with this one roller coaster, Dynamite Blaster, and I think $4, $3. We'll leave it at that. So that's all we start with. Not very much land. Probably about the same as Forest Frontiers. Easily doable to complete this scenario without buying more land, but if you want to buy more land here, personally I don't tend to bother. I don't know if I will or won't today, so I'm going to unpause. First thing I always do, check my research. We want maximum funding and we're not going to bother with the shops and stalls, scenery thing or ride improvements. Let's see what roller coasters we have available. Alright, so we don't have the mini seal one, which is our cheapest. We have the mine train, of course, because that's what Dynamite Blast is, and our wooden roller coaster, which is quite expensive. For rides, we only have the scrambled eggs. Gentle rides, we just have haunted house, merry-go-round, and car ride. We have log flume, miniature railroad, and all the basics for shops. So I always like to start with a merry-go-round. It's just kind of my thing. I don't know why. So start with that at $1. So because this is a 3-year scenario, we have a lot more time to make sure we get things right. And of course, we will change Dynamite Blaster's inspection time to every 10 minutes. I don't know if we've even got any mechanics. Do not. Are a couple of those. Handymans, put in some basic food and drink. Burger bar. Drink stall. Let's see. What's a good starter? We have 8,000. We want to start earning decent money pretty quick. Wooden roller coasters are, you know, our cheapest one was about 7,000. We built that in the last scenario. Manic Miner. I've forgotten how much these ones are. Alright, these ones are even more expensive, but some of these are absolute craziness. 9,000. Okay, that's getting a little closer. Alright, let's have a look at the wooden one. See if there's something. Whoa. Obviously with the map being the way that it is, a little trickier. There's a bit more uneven. This is quite small, expensive. Okay, what's this little one? Try that one. 4078. Now, I don't actually know what side the entrance and exit is on. Let's just flatten this little bit of land here. I'm going to try and not have to modify land as much as we can because it is not free. Let's see. I think I'm going to assume... I'm going to just take a stab and assume that the entrance will be on the side. Okay, we can make that work. Entrance there, exit there. I cannot see. Nice long line. Set that. I think I'm going to set this to $3 as well. This one has on-ride photos, so we'll leave that option on. Inspection every 10 minutes. And exit there. Oh, so that's a good little investment at the start. So we don't need to rush as much with this one as far as getting enough guests into the park. This is a bit more of a long haul. Your gameplay in longer scenarios is a lot slower, obviously. You do tend to end up with your multi-year scenarios. You do end up with a lot of downtime where you're just kind of waiting for the time to pass. To be perfectly honest with you, I will probably just literally leave my computer running and go off and do other things because otherwise I'd be sitting here for 3 hours. Alright, we've got go-karts. Awesome. That's a fantastic research. Fantastic ride to have early on. Go-karts are brilliant. You can run an entire park just on go-karts. They are less intense than roller coasters, but they're just as popular and you can charge heaps. Figure 8 track, mega track. And then we've got a whole bunch of using... Oh my god. A lot of these I won't bother with. If you make the track too big, it takes way too long. to run through, and then the queues are just insane. These are ridiculous. Oh my god. That one looks like it could be doable. They are a little pricey, but they make absolute stonks, these ones. So which one was that? 2526. That's pretty good for 4,000. Figure 8 is a good little investment. Very cheap. Mega Track 2,000. I might put in... Did I put in a figure 8? Get that over here. Wish you could mirror tracks. This is just a really super duper basic go-kart track. Really good option for first one. You don't have much money. But it does get... People do get bored of it very quickly. Probably won't bother taking up the space with it. I might just do this mega track, which is 2,500. I'll just wait until I've got that money. Alright, we have enough to build it now. Put it right next to the cactus. And we've got 2 laps. This will be a long wait time, but people will wait. No point having the entrance too long. Let's set this to $4. They won't pay that forever, but they will pay it for a while. Open that up. So because the scenario is 3 years long but doesn't have very high requirements, this isn't one where you need to build a massive, massive park and do a lot with it. You can kind of just build something similar in scope to what I had with Forest Frontiers and then just leave it to time to run through. Basically just pass time. Dynamite Blaster has broken down. So something about Dynamite Blaster is it is notoriously unreliable. It does break down a lot, and pretty much I think every time I've played this, Dynamite Blaster crashes in year 3. So hopefully it doesn't happen this time. It may be a built-in kind of challenge in the game, a separate thing that's been put in. Not sure. So now I've got all that set up. I'm going to take some... I'm going to actually walk away from my computer for a bit and let this just run for a while and come back probably like 15-20 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes. Yes, the commenting park for entrance fee is very cheap. I suppose 10 is. Put it up to 20. We can get more money pretty quick. Let's see what we got. Tidiest park in the country, suspended roller coaster, swinging ship, spiral slide, Ferris wheel. Okay, cool. Should I put in... Let's see what people are saying. Roller coaster 1 is too expensive. Okay, drop it down $2.90 and see. Well, if you drop it down 20 cents, see if anyone else says it. I want to look at guests that are saying they're not paying that much. Okay, less people are saying it now, so we dropped it by 20 cents. They're still happy with the go-kart, but they're still happy with Dynamite Blaster. There's a lot of vomit. Alright. Let's see. What's a good... I mean, even your gentle rides and stuff serve a purpose. Sometimes I'm reluctant to build the gentler rides because I know that they're not as popular as the roller coasters. But, you know, everything has its place. Everything has value. We've got a Ferris wheel and a haunted house. What else do we have? Oh yeah, the slide. Build a few of these smaller sort of rides in case people want them. They don't make much money. It's hard because you see these generating like 200 an hour, and then you see the roller coasters generating like 5,000 an hour, and it just makes you want to build nothing but roller coasters. Pop a swinging ship in. I know that I'm not making queues, which is not ideal, but kind of try and get the numbers up slowly. Chairlift, suspended roller coaster. Let's have a look at our roller coaster option. These are really expensive. Do a car ride. Do the mini cars. There's a good spot to pop that. That over here, I think. Just a little bit of spending. Not doing it very aesthetically pleasing, I know. We've still got $5,000. I think I need to put in some seats so people can sit down instead of throwing up everywhere. Especially after Dynamite Blaster. Everyone's just so sick. What else are people saying? I'm not paying that much to go on merry-go-round. Okay, time to drop the merry-go-round price at 80. People are hungry away from the ice cream stall. Ice cream stall here. So next I'd like to build a roller coaster. We have this hill in the way. Sometimes I build, when I play Dynamite Dunes, I build a roller coaster that kind of uses this hill. It's pretty expensive, pretty quick though. Chairlift. I don't need any more gentle rides, so let's select that. We've got all these. We have those. Let's see if there's something small. 7,000. And I can build it on that hill. That's but it will generate a lot of money too. Put it in here. It's a lot cheaper there. 7,368. can put it there for 6.8. Very close to Dynamite Blaster, but that's fine. Not enough cash. I'm sorry, but over here it says 6.825, but that's alright. We'll wait for it to be that. It's not much different anyway. Oh god, let's not. Alright, so that's put the station up stupidly high. Okay. No, I don't like that. Should I try and build my own? Maybe I'll try and just... How much is Flight of the Phoenix? 10,000. Is this one 10,000? Why does that one have to be up so high? Alright, we'll build a custom one. Not really good at building roller coasters, but it's okay. Nice long station platform. If we want it to go any higher, the higher it goes, the more expensive it is. Let's have it go underground. Now it's underground. We don't have bank on suspended roller coasters, so that's a pain. Have it come up above the ground. Is it there? Or is it? Gosh, I can't even see. I think it's this one. Literally in the desert. Why is it raining? Alright, here we go. Siding. And then we'll have it go back under the ground again, because I'm mean. Wait, no, let's have it turn. Sharp turn, and then straight back under the ground again. I'm going to use up all my money. Let's have it go straight down. Oh, the poor people riding this. And a big curve, and then up again. Oh my god, I can't see where I am. Here we are. There we go. Round. Oh, there's a roller coaster in the way. No, I gotta look. It's still too low. Oh, it's still too low, I think. There we go. Alright, so it comes up, goes down, under. Oh, I made it green there. I can't tell if it's under that bit. Maybe I'll just have it flat at this point. But all this terraforming is costing so much money. I'm not even trying to make it look pretty. Have it dip down again. Oh, we've got the steel mini roller coaster now. That's good. That would have been handier for this. I don't really want this to go... Well, I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to go for too long. I have an S-bend right. I'm going to have to test this because I don't know if it's even going to make it up these hills. I imagine it will because it's got a long drop from 17. Okay. Now it's going to come out again. I keep getting confused and being like, why won't it fit? And then I remember it's a suspended roller coaster. The cars hang below the track, not flat a little bit. Then, and it's got to go down to 6 eventually. 7's too low there. It's costing me so much money. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to finish this. Okay, cool. And back to the start. Wait, that cost me a lot of money, but hopefully it will also make more. Alright, roller coaster's constructed. Let's do a test run to make sure it actually works. Down it goes. Up it goes. Down it goes. It's only a short ride, but hopefully they'll still like it. Doesn't actually look like it goes really fast, so that's good. Let's put the price at $4. Don't know if they'll pay that, but we'll see. Let's make sure everyone's still paying that for the go-kart. Alright, it looks like they're not. Are they getting mad at the price? Yep, okay, they're starting to get mad at the price, so we'll drop it down to $3.50. So we're nearly at the end of the first year. What are people saying about this one? Looks too intense. Oh god, what did I do? 8.47. Well, what's this one? Oh, okay. Well, what's Dynamite Blaster though? Okay, so it's slightly higher than Dynamite Blaster. Okay, people will go on it. Let's see. Everything looks good. Park rating looks good. Got the steel mini roller coaster. I don't have enough money to build anything else right now. So we need 650 guests. We've got 530. But we've got another 2 years, so that's fine. Heaps of time. Really don't want to end up with overcrowding problems. So we'll just let the guest count grow kind of organically, so it doesn't. I don't want to artificially inflate it with advertising campaigns and stuff, and then end up with the park being really crowded. I'm thirsty. Okay. People are a little bit far from stalls and stuff by the time they're over here, I guess. So let's build another sort of food area. How does a slide break down? Everything looks good. Everything's nice and clean. Alright, what's losing money? Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round are both losing money. We'll get to those then. Ferris wheel. Alright, let's see what people are thinking about it. I want to get off. Okay, let's put it down to 1 rotation. And then we'll drop it to 80 cents. And the merry-go-round, people are probably thinking, not thrilling enough. Not paying that much. Only 80 cents. Make it 50 cents. The roller coaster one is making the most money. My new roller coaster isn't making quite as much, probably because it's so scary. Can't afford it. Too intense, too intense. Alright, so no one's saying it's too expensive, so that's good. Let's see what they're saying about Dynamite Blaster. Too intense. It's good. Yes, my park entrance fee is very cheap. Alright, we're starting to get more guests now. But the park is in a situation now where it's quite stable. The income is good. The number of people in the park is good. It's increasing again, but that's fine. Not really anything I need to do. Just come into the start of year 2. So, nothing really I can do now. I might just leave it again, and I'll be back when I'm back. Alright, I left it for a while, and we're still within our scenario parameters, nearly. Need another 20 people. Alright, people complaining about the price of the car ride. Pretty sure it's not that expensive. It's down to $1. Everything's just ticking along. We're in the middle of year 2. But people don't like the price of this one. Let's drop that down to $3.50. So people are starting to disapprove of the prices. It's normal as the game goes on. Alright, let's see where our profits are coming from. What's losing money? Car ride, we just fixed that. Haunted house, slide, bathroom, Ferris wheel. And rollercoaster too. That's fine because we just fixed that. Alright, got 17,000. I don't really need to do anything. I could basically just let this run for the next hour and a half and it would be done. So let's just put in some thrill rides just for fun. See what we got. Got a swinging ship, which we already have. We've got swinging inverter ship. Let's put those in. Oh, look, here's a space. But we kind of need to spread things out a bit. Oh, this will do. Make that $1. And we have the Gravitron. Takes up a little more room. But I can put that like that. Being really conservative with my space here, even though I don't need to be. So far the game has been running for just under an hour and a half. What did we get? We got swinging inverter ship, steel corkscrew roller coaster, Gravitron, stand-up steel roller coaster, water slide. Water slides scare me. They are really prone to crashes. Where's my little roller coaster that I made in the last Forest Frontiers? I wonder if I can put this in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Won't make that too long. Get people throwing up everywhere. Not going to make this as expensive as the other coasters because it is a cheaper one, so people will not tolerate it. Alright, what else has we got in the way of roller coasters? Stand-up steel roller coaster, steel corkscrew. We've got anything? Oh, there's only Venom Rail, which is really big, I think. Can I fit that up here? Oh, actually, you know what? I reckon. I know I'm risking a lot of potentially having crashes because of having this amount of roller coasters. Oh, why am I doing this? This queue is going to be so long. Okay, that's really just not necessary. How the heck am I going to get this down? Oh god. People are going to walk up here. Raise or lower land first. Oh my god, really? I'm so sorry, people. But, the roller coaster. This one I'm going to make $3? Kind of in between. Might just add another mechanic. Alright, that's cool. Now it's looking a bit more full. 7,000. What's the other one? Oh, we've got a corkscrew roller coaster. What's the different options for this? 9,000. That says not enough cash, but I don't think that's the only problem there. Can't construct this here. Are there smaller ones? What is that? Well, I'm intrigued by this one. This looks like a budget-friendly option. But where can I put it? Okay, so this is one of those ones where it goes up and then it's like sort of like the shuttle loop with your steel roller coasters. Just do a test. I'm going to see what this does. Okay, it takes your picture and then it goes to the top. Alright, that's fine. Make it $2 because it doesn't go for very long. And build an entrance and an exit. Build some queues here. Not a very long ride, so we won't need a very long queue. Roller coaster in the way. Of course it is. Let's swap these then. So, we'll just have a really short queue because it's a short ride anyway. All over the place. Alright, we now have a lot of roller coasters. We've got 6, I think, including Dynamite Blaster. Wow, wait, look at that. I think we could put in something else. Everything keeps breaking down. Sometimes it'll feel like, oh my gosh, all my stuff is breaking down. Too intense, great, too intense. Yeah, it'll feel like everything's breaking down, but all it is just that you've got so many things going. Alright, I'm gonna build a little custom kind of go-kart to work its way around here. Use up this available space. I can barely see what I'm doing. I know I can adjust the view and stuff so that I can see, but I'm fine. Oh, we've got the woe belly, which is a... I've never heard it called a woe belly before. I don't know what it is called, but it's one of those ones where it like goes psh, throws you up, goes psh, and go up to the top and then you fall. I don't know what they call them here. What do they call them? Let's make this a short one and then we'll do 3 laps. An RSI in my hand. And we'll make that $3 and 3 laps. So go-kart's crammed in there. Oh, why are you empty? Nobody in queue line. Pretty much. Back 250. This one looks fairly empty as well. Why? Too intense, too intense, too intense. Too crowded. Rollercoaster 1's too expensive. I've just go-kart's 1 too expensive. Okay, people are starting to get mad about this go-karts. Drop that down to $3. This rollercoaster doesn't have a lot of people. What are people feeling about this one? Can't afford it, too intense. Really good value. Okay, so that's fine. What do they think of this one? Too intense. Alright, a lot of people not able to afford stuff. Guess they're complaining about the state of the paths. Alright, I need some more handymen. This is what happens when you have a lot of roller coasters. Just get a bunch more. I think I'll put my... Where's the woo belly? This? Oh, I'm not going to do a custom one. Alright, we'll do a custom one and then I'll make sure that it actually works. Some of these custom ones, I'm very suspicious. People have just made one that launches the car like, into the air. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's make it $1 because it's pretty tame. So, build out a fair amount of the park now, and it's just a matter of waiting scenario out. I built all of my available roller coasters. I haven't done the single rail suspended hat flyer. Some of these are crazy. I don't really have room for any of these ones. Could fit bat flyer in somewhere. That go over here? Oh, it would. Alright, that's good. We can bring some people over here. It's starting to get super duper crowded here. Entrance and exit. Ride. Let's make this $2. They're not as popular as the other. Lots of roller coasters now. Let's make some food and drink stores over here. Now I've got guests leaving. We've got more people leaving than we do staying. Not necessarily a bad thing, like it's not an indication that anything's wrong. In this case, what I think is probably most likely happening based on what I've seen people saying, this is the people that came early on and they're now running out of money. So a good way we can do this is we can look at people who are leaving. So let's just pick someone who's leaving. He looks happy. Cash in pocket, 90 cents. So he's going home because he's run out of money. And let's see the next person that comes out. Alright, this guy's carrying a drink. He's happy. Money? None. So what you don't want to see is people leaving who's still having heaps of money. He's really angry. Now why did he leave? Too crowded, too intense, looking... Okay, he might have had a really low density rating, between 2 and 5, yeah. So that's fairly low compared to the coasters that I've got. He was only there for 6 minutes. So he's basically walked in, looked at everything, gone, nope, that all makes me feel sick, I'm going home. This one looks happy. $3.80 left. Gone home. 21 rides. Wow. 3D cinema now available. In case people want to chill out after being on the roller coaster. I want to go and throw up in a theatre. I'm just building everything that I can because I've got lots of money at this point. Got a log flume. I'm not going to build a water slide because I really feel like that'll be tempting fate. I could build a chairlift. I'm going to build a chairlift circuit. Start it over here. Now we can open it. How many cars do we have? It doesn't look like many. Too crowded, want to go home. Really good value. Path is disgusting. Merry-go-round one is too expensive. I'm going to ignore that because it's 50 cents. What do you want me to do? Looks like they don't like this go-karts though. So let's take 50 cents off that. They like this roller coaster, they like this go-karts. I think it might be that they're too intense, but if we make them cheaper, people will ride them anyway. This one's empty. Price. So this is the thing that happens as coasters start getting older. people are less willing to pay. 27 people on ride. How many people are in the queue? Yeah, people are less likely to ride and they really don't want to pay for, pay the premium prices for something that's old. Can't afford it, can't afford it. Right, I think we need to bring in free entry to the park so that we can get more people in who've got money. Because I think what we've got is a lot of people that are broke. Can't afford it, can't afford it. Yeah, see, I'm seeing I can't afford it a lot. In general though, we've just started year 3 and we're looking pretty good. People aren't really complaining about prices. Everyone seems pretty cruisy. What are people saying about the chairlift? It hasn't done a full run yet, so... Information kiosk now available. That's good. People can buy umbrellas. Put one near the entrance to the park. And another one here. Oh, the merry-go-round breaks down a lot. And another one right down here at the back of the park. I remember a trick I used to use when I was a kid is that I would have the umbrellas like $10 or $20, and then every time it rained, people would just buy the umbrellas. You would get a whole heap of money. Problem was they were too broke to go on any rides. Right. Do I want to build any? I've really only got this space left. What did I put in it? I don't have any other coasters that I really want to put there. I could put a log flume. Yes. Or a water slide. Whisker water slide. Too big, too big, too big. That one. Like a little baby one. I don't know. Water slides make me so nervous. I've never had one not crash. Logger's Revenge. I think that's a really long flume ride. I don't need a log flume. I filled out the park pretty well. Seeing no people on this ride. What are people thinking? Too intense, too intense. Can't afford it, too intense. Right, so it's not an issue of price. Let's see if there's anything else being thought about. I'm hungry, followed by I'm not hungry. Lots of people saying the paths are disgusting. I mean, it's just a natural consequence of having so many roller coasters. Too crowded. Like people are using the chairlift though, so that's cool. How's our profits? Right, what are we losing money on? Ferris wheel, 50 cents. I'm not going any lower. We're actually not losing on a lot of things. Our profits are not very high though, but that's fine. I don't need the money anymore. So we're getting up towards 900 guests. So we want to be really careful about keeping that park rating up. Right, there's not really much more that I can do at the moment, so I'm just going to wait out the time, I think. Alright, I've left it for a while, and we're now in June year 3. Looks like we're doing pretty well. We've got over 1,000 guests now. This is making good profits. Not hungry, want to go home. Go-karts 2 is too expensive. People are still going on the chairlift. Balloon stalls. Sure, let's give the people their balloons. We can change the colour of the balloons, but... not gonna bother. Why are people being sick when they get off the chairlift? Are you that scared of heights? We've got a good amount of people and the park rating's fine. We still just need to wait out the rest of the year, I think. So many things breaking down. I don't need to build anything else, just wait. We're in August now. Just about done. Let's drop the price of the chairlift because a lot of people are not happy about it. Let's see what else people are complaining about. Everything seems pretty straightforward. A lot of breakdowns. The people with their balloons. Oh, there's just so much going on. Well, everything looks pretty good. A lot of people aren't going on this car ride though. Cut price down. I don't need the money. Everything looks pretty good. We're well within the parameters of our objectives. So we needed the 650 guests and the park rating of 600. And we have nearly double that in guests. And 600 for park rating, well I think we're like 900. 954, so all good. We're nearly at the end of August, which means that the end of the scenario is only a couple of months away, which is like 15 minutes I think. Let's wait that out. Alright, we're in October now. Guest numbers are going down, but we've got 1100, so that's really not cool. So Dynamite Dunes is really easy. It's basically the same as Forest Frontiers, just longer. I really don't think it needed to be a 3-year scenario, but I guess the whole idea is that you've got to maintain for that long and keep everything going well. Park works for a short time, but it's about keeping it going, I suppose. Everyone looks pretty happy. Okay, we only need 650 guests, so we've got well beyond that. I would say this took... It's going to take just about 3 hours to finish. About 2.5 hours. So a year isn't exactly an hour. So it's been about 2 hours, 40 minutes. It's really important not to leave it for that long, though. I wouldn't leave it for that long without saving. Wouldn't leave it for that long in one go. Most I did leave it as 15 or 20 minutes. Look, someone's been breaking the seats. That happens when it's really crowded if you don't have security guards. Generally don't bother with security in these easier scenarios. Not hungry, too crowded, chairlift is too expensive. Okay. Finding the chairlift again. So in the end I didn't need to do much terraforming. And look how much money I've got. Park value is going to be huge. Park value, company value of $83,732. So we've easily just blasted through the objectives. Alright, well, there you go. That was Dynamite Dunes. Felt like a very long time. Balloons, yay! Pop, pop, pop. So thank you so much for watching. As always, please consider checking out the rest of my content and other gameplays. I'll be back next time with another episode of... Okay, I'll be back again with another Rollercoaster Tycoon. There's a whole bunch of other games. Make sure to check out all my social media links and follow me and all that jazz. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining.